The world has historically neglected the continent of Africa in more ways than one. The Western world has continued the Hegelian ideas of Africa through the medium of popular culture, instead of looking towards the true facts. In television, Africa is very present in nature programs, yet the programs wrongly portray the continent as a place filled with wild animals, especially favoring large carnivorous creatures and naturalists who fight poachers. However, most Africans live in densely populated areas and never see wild animals. This misunderstanding of how people currently live in Africa and their cultures is because it is hard to film in urban areas, so there is a higher presence of the rural and exotic communities in programs. In the news, Africa is often connected with war, drought, famine, flood, accident, or epidemic. These events do occur, but they are not at the heart of Africa. Movies also reinforce our stereotypes about Africa because, as a source of pure entertainment, they use Africa as an exotic background, a savage country. Amusement parks take the stereotypes for movies further, for example, in Disney World and Busch Gardens. These stereotypes are reinforced by the presence of celebrities and celebrity aid in Africa. Many raise funds for AIDS and poverty, while others, like Angelina Jolie, use the Namibian government to provide a private and secure birthing experience in the cradle of humankind. Instead of celebrities focusing on the stereotypical help for poor African strategies, it would actually benefit the continent if they started asking questions and debating topics that matter. As a world, we should not be comfortable with the stereotypical picture of Africa that has been painted in our culture and instead search for truth about Africa's historical and current impact on mankind. One should study Africa to correct misconceptions presented by popular culture, instead looking towards academically sound knowledge to learn Africa's true role in world history.
Many areas of misunderstanding that are common among Americans can easily be corrected with research and academically sound knowledge about the topics. One such area is the discussion of what a tribe is. The textbook definition of tribe is a political group that comprises several bands of lineage groups, each with similar language and lifestyle, occupying a distinct territory. Africans are offended when Americans stereotype tribes because there are many Africans that consider themselves to be part of a specific and loyal tribe. Today, the word tribe is considered a primitive term and has been replaced with the word ethnic group. Even though the word tribe has been changed in the past century, it is still commonly misunderstood as a synonym for primitive. It is necessary that Americans start to understand the true meaning of tribe before using it to avoid being disrespectful to Africans.
Another area of common misunderstanding is the debate over where the origins of civilization were established. Because of racial notions, many are hesitant to give credit to ancient Egypt for the founding ideas of civilization. Diep and Barnell agree that the ancient Egyptian civilization was a Negro black civilization. As a result, European civilization are a derivation of African achievement. Egyptian ideas surrounding language, religion, philosophy, mathematics, architecture, art, and astronomy all influenced their formation in Western culture. However, some scholars believe that Greece was solely the birthplace of Western civilization. Lefkowitz does not believe that Greece owes much to the ancient Egyptians for any cultural or civilization ideas and workings. Asante discredits Lefkowitz by saying she attacks trivial issues, presents her interpretations and assertions as evidence, undermines Barnell's authority as a scholar, and contradicts herself as her reasoning cannot be sustained by any research into Greek or Egyptian languages or into ancient history.
Another source of misunderstanding is a lack of knowledge on the origins of African social practices that have shaped it into the society it is today. Ancient Africa possessed shared social practices that have their own unique role in world history, but these social practices are not accurately represented in popular culture. Property was owned by use rather than purchase, and early pastoralists established land rights based on the grazing of animals rather than a deed. Ancient Africa functioned through a natural economy, meaning that wealth was determined by agricultural products, not cash money. Descent, whether patrilineal or matrilineal, determined many of the social transactions and set boundaries and rules for Africans. These kinship ties established a child's identity, terms of marriage, and inheritance, which establishes these societies as collectivistic cultures as opposed to the more individualist cultures of the West. Language was and continues to be a significant shared social practice that establishes African identities from each other within the continent and provides the key to understanding African history. Language is the most prominent and accurate marker of collective identities on the African continent, not similarities of skin color. It is unfortunate that these stereotypes exist, but with the sound academic knowledge that has been made available to us through scholars, historians, and others, it is possible to reconstruct the vision of Africa.
When you fall, get up, oh, oh, and if you fall, get up, eh, eh, Samina, mina, sangalewa, 'cause this is Africa. Samina, mina, eh, eh, waka, waka, eh, eh, Samina, mina, sangalewa, this time for Africa.